Everyone talks about Nairobi as one of Africa's top cities, but is it really worth the hype? Today, I'm sharing the truth based on what I experienced. Hi guys, how are you all doing? I hope you guys are doing amazing. If you're new here, you're most welcome. My name is Harry Tanavo. I'm a content creator from Kampala, Uganda. So stay tuned from the beginning up to the end of this video. I'll start with my first impressions of Nairobi. Let me talk about the cleanliness versus expectations. Now, the thing is, I've been to Nairobi, I think, for something like 8 months, if I count all the times I've been to Nairobi, because if I don't go for 1 month, I either go for 2 months, just like that. But I've been to Nairobi like a lot of times, and I know my people from Nairobi miss me by now, but I'll be back anytime soon. So today, I just want to give my honest experience when I was in Nairobi, because some of you who are watching me, let's say from the diaspora, would want to visit Nairobi, but you don't know if what they say about Nairobi is true or not true. So let me first talk about the cleanliness versus expectations. Now the thing is, Nairobi is clean. That's the thing. Actually, the very first time I went to Nairobi, I was like, where am I? Yeah, you guys, the skyline, the skyscrapers, I'm telling you. So Nairobi is extremely clean, because before going there, I used to be like, is it true? Is it not true? But when I went there, what I saw actually superseded my expectations, I must say. It's extremely clean. The fact that they have litter bins everywhere. The last time I was there, actually, they were going through changes. They were creating more roads, service lanes and everything, beautifying the Nairobi Expressway. So the thing is, it's extremely clean. You go on Moi Avenue, a lot of streets that have litter bins. That one shows you that people are maintaining cleanliness, because literally you cannot move from here up to there and then you don't find where to litter your rubbish. So I think that's a plus. Let me also talk about the roads and the infrastructures. The thing is, Nairobi has really got world-class roads. The roads are really world-class, extremely beautiful. They are actually right now putting more service lanes. You know, the infrastructure is top-notch. Let no one lie you. According to where I come from, I cannot compare Nairobi to where I come from. Don't get me wrong, but guys, when you travel, you will see like, oh my goodness, the infrastructure is top notch. Let me talk about the Nairobi skyline and development. Nairobi is extremely developed. Oof. Actually, when you're in Nairobi, you might think you're not even in Africa. You're in a different continent. Like, you're not even in Kenya or even in Africa. You understand? The skyline. Oh my goodness. You guys. Nairobi has got modern buildings. It has got extremely tall buildings. Talk of GTC towers, Prism towers, talk of KICC. Actually, KICC is one of the tallest buildings that they have in Nairobi, Kenya, and that is where you go and view Nairobi at a 360 angle. So if you want to see Nairobi at a 360 angle, consider going to KICC. Let me also talk about the cost of living. Let me start with the food prices. Now, I must say the food there are not that expensive. When you talk about the transport they have got matatus, boda bodas. Those boda bodas are not allowed like in the CBD. Like, this is a place whereby I saw boda bodas are not too much in the CBD. That was a plus. That was a plus, because me, where I come from, we have got what we call organized chaos of boda bodas. Like, I think if you want to have the experience of all the festivals of boda bodas, Uganda is the place, or Kampala is the place. But when I went to Nairobi, I was shocked. Like, boda bodas cannot just roam like that. But they are one of the cheapest means. Also matatus. They have also got Ubers and everything. Like, but the transport means, I don't think they're very expensive. Like, you can maneuver around town, because literally even before you reach matatus, like, you see directions. Like, they tell you this one goes here, this one goes to Westland, this one goes to Kilimani, this one goes to Ngong Road, this one goes to Huru Highway. Like, and very cheap, 50 bob, 60 bob. Guys, do you know how much that is? Very cheap. The only expensive thing is the accommodation when it comes to Nairobi, because the foods, the transportation, not that expensive. But apartments, oof. I think compared to where I come from, I should say they're extremely expensive, because for you to get something that is kind of nice, you pay something like 20,000 Kenyan shillings. That is almost 200 US dollars, and that is a 2-bedroomed apartment. Yeah, something like 2 bedroom, or 15,000, something like that. Compared to where I come from, it's kind of cheap. Here you can get an apartment over a good one, 2 bedroom. You can even get it at $100. You can get it at less than even 100. So I think apartments are kind of expensive in Nairobi. Restaurants, they have got a lot of fancy restaurants. Is Nairobi expensive compared to Kampala? 100%. Yes, it's expensive compared to Kampala. You cannot stay in Nairobi without a job, because literally everything needs money. You understand? You cannot stay in Nairobi without a job, you guys. You cannot. Everyone is busy. The Gen Zs are extremely, like, everyone is out there. Let me talk about safety reality. Wow. As you all know, I cannot say that every country is 100% safe. That is the same thing with Nairobi. It's not 100% safe, because I've been to Dar es Salaam, that is Tanzania. I've been here in Kampala. I've been to Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. But it's not that everywhere is 100% safe. Nairobi is the same. Walking in the CBD, you have to walk in the CBD, I think, daytime. I think you have to walk in places that are well-known, places like Westlands, Kilimani, Karen, like those rich neighborhoods. I think they are kind of, I'm not saying they're 100% safe, but they are kind of safe. But the CBD, you have to walk there, I think, daytime, because at night you never know what you're going to find there. I've done a video about Nairobi in the night, but I was with a friend of mine. But still, I was extremely careful, because you never know who you're going to find. But I love the fact that nowadays the streets, they're putting lights, those nice lights. Yeah, night safety experience. If you're to move in the night, move with someone that is a local there, and someone that you trust. Before even going to Nairobi, they used to tell me, be careful of your phone, be careful of your phone. I must tell you, Nairobians are extremely sharp, very sharp. If you lose guard, I'm telling you, your things are gone. Like, you just need to be careful with your property. Literally everywhere you go, not only Nairobi, everywhere you go, you just have to be cautious. Just be careful. Yeah, Nairobi is generally safe in the day, but be cautious at night. That's it. Beware of phone snatching. Avoid using your phone too openly in a busy public areas. Yeah, because you never know who is watching. Because I myself, sometimes I risk my camera and I go out there, I shoot my videos, because I have to work, I have to do content. This is what I do to earn a living, But at the end of it all, I also be careful as I hold my camera. And on my camera, there's that thing that is just like a strap, whereby I can just put it in my my arm to protect my camera. So you just need to be cautious with your property. I think with Uber or Bolt experience, when it comes to safety, they are safe. Did I feel safe walking around Nairobi? Yes, I did feel safe, but not 100%, But I did feel safe, especially daytime. Let me talk about lifestyle and social life. Now, when I talk about lifestyle and social life, this one includes cafes, restaurants. Now, Nairobi has got trendy restaurants. It has got the best nightlife. I think apart from Kampala, I think Nairobi has also got the best nightlife. Places like Alchemist, places like K1, a lot of nice restaurants. There are stylish people, fashion-forward youth, Afrobeat and Benga culture. Nairobi has a vibe and energy you won't feel anywhere else. And that is the truth, guys. Let me talk about the malls. Now, I've been to some of the malls in Nairobi. Talk over Two Rivers Mall, which is the largest in East Africa. I believe is the largest in East Africa. Guys, when I visited Two Rivers Mall, I was like, is this Africa? Are we in Africa? Like, it's extremely beautiful. Like, it gives international vibe. Yeah? It is one of Africa's biggest malls. You have got a Ferris wheel attraction, international brands, cinema and internet zones, very modern architecture. Two Rivers Mall feels like something you would expect outside Africa. And that's the truth. Because when I was there, I was like, what? Like, it is extremely huge, very nice, Yeah, there's also another one known as the Hub, Karen. There you find a green environment. They actually do even zip lining over there. You know, that's incredible. Like, you can just take your kids to just enjoy. Oof, guys, it has got like, I think, an artificial lake inside there. There's high-end restaurants, family-friendly spaces, international cafes, very clean and organized. The Hub, Karen, feels calm, premium, and very different from busy city malls. Yeah, it's extremely premium. Like, you find the big boys there, you understand. There's also another one known as Westgate Mall. It's in Westlands, and this one, it is popular for expats and locals, both expats and locals. You find restaurants, you find shopping brands, cinema, central location. Westgate is one of Nairobi's most famous lifestyle malls. I've not been there because they had something going there some recent years ago, but it's extremely guarded actually. Even just seeing you with a camera, like, your camera is at risk because they don't just allow filming there, you understand. But it's legit. It's for experts as well too. There's also another one called the Sarit Center. I think I've been to Sarit Center. It's in Westlands as well too. It's one of Nairobi's oldest but upgraded modern malls. Yeah, here you find large shopping space. There are restaurants and cafes, events area. It's close to business district, you understand. So Sarit Center shows how Nairobi blends old and modern development, you understand. There's also another one called Garden City Mall, which is along a thicker road. Nairobi has got a lot of shopping malls, like nice ones. And this one also is one of them, Garden City, like the way it glitters. Oof, you guys. So inside here, there is actually a very modern mixed-use complex. Here you find apartments plus mall setup. You find entertainment zones, Carrefour supermarket. Guys, drop a comment and let me know. Is it Carrefour or Carrefour? Let me know. There's a family-friendly design. So Garden City feels like a small modern city inside Nairobi. Like, I'm telling you, like, when you're inside these malls, you feel like, am I in Africa? Nairobi just gives you the international vibe. That is why it is called the capital of Africa. I now know, because literally everyone who comes from the diaspora wants to just come and experience Nairobi because it gives you that vibe. Like, when you're there, you don't even miss home. That is Nairobi for you. If you enjoy luxury, like, you go to these malls, oof, I'm telling you, you will have the best. You will have the best. There's also a village market. It's at Gigiri. It's near the UN headquarters area. Experts and diplomats frequent it. There is a bowling, restaurants and boutiques, unique architecture, all that. You find it inside a village market. I've been to village market as well too. Actually, it's extremely nice. There you find Europeans, diplomats, expats, Americans. People go there to just chill. Fitness centers, you find it inside. They have one of the best gyms actually. Oof, it's extremely nice. Guys, let me also talk about the transport experience. Now this, I don't know, but I've been asking myself, why is it that there's a lot of traffic in Nairobi? Don't get me wrong, where I come from, there's also traffic, especially in the rush hours. But when I was in Nairobi, I was like, what? Like, traffic is there every day. Like, I think where I come from, traffic can be like a lot, maybe on a Monday and Friday. You understand? But Nairobi, it's every day, especially along Uhuru Highway, around the Nairobi Expressway. Like, it's extremely, that traffic is crazy. Like, I don't know, but the traffic is just crazy. Is it because it's rush hour? Like, I'd be like, okay, what time are these people going to reach home? Because literally every time I would pass there, I would just find traffic in the evening. Actually, I think it starts around 4 up to night. Like, traffic is just crazy in Nairobi. Like, I just be like, what? It's too much traffic, you know. Border borders versus matatus. There are border borders as well too, as I explained to you earlier. But the matatus are like this, and they have got one of the best matatus. Like, if you ever go to Nairobi, just try out matatu culture. I think Nairobi is that one place that has got it is the only place with the matatu culture. People travel for matatu culture, and it's the only place where you see matatu culture, because Ish. And I'm told the best matatus come from Rongai and Gong Road. The best matatus. Like they have got Wi-Fi inside. There's a music system, big screens. Ish. Yo, like me, every time I would leave work, like when I'm done shooting my content, I would just want to board into the matatus and just listen to music, because I'm one person who loves music. There's even Wi-Fi inside there. If you want Wi-Fi, you can just connect, and I'm telling you. There's ease of moving around, because I mean, you can just move around cheaply. Guys, let me talk about the ride apps. Now, Nairobi has got a lot of ride apps. One of them is Uber, which is very popular, and there's Uber Chap Chap, cheapest option. There's Uber X, Uber Comfort, Uber Border, which is motorbike option. There's also that one. Why it's good? It's reliable, easy for coverage, easy for tourists. If you're a tourist, I think Ubers are not that bad. Cash and card payment accepted. There's also another one called Bolt, which is cheapest option often. And Bolt, you have got Bolt standard cars. There's border rides. That is Bolt border rides. Why people like it? It's because it's usually cheaper than Uber. I think Bolt is cheaper than Uber, because even me, sometimes I use Bolt. It's kind of cheap. There's quick availability. Bolt is often the most budget friendly option in Nairobi. Yeah, and that one is true, 100% true. There's also another one called Little Cab, Kenyan owned app. Did you know that Kenya has got its own app known as Little Cab? Yeah, it's owned by Safaricom partnership. Supports M-Pesa payments, strong local coverage, trusted by residents. You know, there's also another one known as a safe border, or you can call it motorbike transport. Why people use it? It's because it's fast in traffic, affordable, and helmet provided. Now the thing is, with these borders, you know me where I come from. Like, it's not that everyone will give you an helmet, but when you use things like safe borders, where I come from in Uganda, I love using safe borders sometimes, because they give you the helmet. Even when you go to Rwanda, you cannot find a border without an helmet. Like, the passenger has an helmet, even the rider has an helmet. You know, safe border helps avoid Nairobi traffic easily. You know, there's also another one called Faras, which is a growing local ride app. It is just growing. It services taxi rides, delivery services. Why it's interesting? Another Kenyan innovation platform. Specifically, Nairobi has multiple ride apps like Uber, Little Cab, Safe Border, which makes moving around the city easier compared to many African capitals. Let me talk about the people and culture. Oh my goodness. The people, Nairobians are warm, resilient, hardworking, and creative, I must say. The hustle, the ambition, the community spirit, that's a beauty you feel, not just see, you know. So I must say that people are extremely friendly. Yeah, the friendliness is there. Literally, they're willing to help. Like, if you just go there, like, for your first time, like, if it's your first time going there, like, and maybe you want directions or you don't know where you're going, literally you just ask someone and the person is like, it's okay, I'm just going to take you there, like, for free, which is different. Like, where I come from, you know, where I come from, sometimes they tell you, how much are you going to pay me? Or even reaching there, someone is waiting for a tip. Literally, I do that to appreciate you, but it's not a must that I should give you money, you understand? But people are just friendly. Nairobians are just warm, just resilient, just... Guys, I'm not even sugarcoating on this one, but I've experienced it myself. I think even that's one thing why I love Nairobi, why I love Kenya. Kenyans are extremely, very nice, very friendly. Like, if they know that you're a foreigner, especially if they know that you're a foreigner, oh my goodness. Like, they're just ready, like, they're just open to help you. They're just welcoming, you understand? So don't even fear going to Nairobi. You have the best of your time. And actually, they are camera friendly, which is a plus for me, because that one even eases my work, you know. There's diversity, there are a lot of cultures there, a lot of international visitors. People come from all over the world to just explore, and you get that international feel. Like, you feel like you're not even in Africa. I myself, when I be in Nairobi, I be like, because people just mind about their business. Sometimes actually I would walk on the streets and I find people dressed like those skimpy things, and I'd be like, hey, okay, Me, where I come from, just dress like that, hey, people will just start judging you. But in Nairobi, it's different. Like, you can even just move half naked, like it's okay. You understand? But where I come from, it's different. People just love judging, like, see how that one is dressed. Like, people just mind about their business. It gives you that international feel. You just do whatever that makes you happy. You understand? Yeah. There's expert presence. Nairobi feels more international than many African cities, I must say. What surprised me the most, I must say, the green environment. We have got like green spaces, or you can call it urban nature. Talk of Karura Forest, Nairobi Arboretum. There is a Uhuru Park, and all this one is inside the city, you guys. That is one thing that shocked me about Nairobi. Another thing that shocked me about Nairobi is the fact that it is the only city with a national park in the whole world. There you can find lions, you can find giraffes, you can find rhinos right next to the skyline. Like, you don't need to do a lot of safari. Like, you don't need to go somewhere very far to do safari. It is just next to the skyline. You know, that is incredible. That is one thing that shocks me. Safety reality versus expectations. Also, that one shocked me because before even going there, people were telling me, be safe. Hey, they might take your phone. There are a lot of phone snatchers. But what I expected was different to what I received, like the reality. Like, when I reached there, yeah, I was safe. I reached there and I came back safe at the best of my time. Is it better than other East African cities? I must say yes. According to, let me just compare it with where I come from. I come from Kampala, but I think it is better than other East African countries. I've been to Tanzania as well too. I've been to Addis Ababa, yeah. But Nairobi is there, I must say. So basically, I think that's it, guys. I think that's it for this topic of is Nairobi worth the hype? I think I've answered each and everything. And if you wanna experience Nairobi, just pack your bags and go, because you have the best of your time. That's it. But anyways, that was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. If I left out anything, drop a comment and let me know in the comment section. I think I'll see you in my next one. I love you all. Love is for free. Share love. Bye bye.